Greetings and salutations, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Drew Jones, coming to you live tonight from Central York High School. And you're in for a classic matchup tonight. Round 4 featuring Dallastown Wildcats and Central York Panthers. I can hardly contain my excitement. If it's anything like the last game we broadcasted, this one's going to be sure enough to live up to the billing.
Well, I know a lot of fans that were watching the York County Championship game with the girls. Remember the last game they against each other where Maggie Groh hit the game-winning 3 to win the game. And so far this year, Dallastown has somewhat had Central's card. Pretty much hitting 2 game-winning shots against Central York.
Yeah, they hold the edge right now coming into tonight's game 2-1. And, of course, the winner of this game, they'll punch their ticket to the sweetest place on earth as they'll head to Hershey Park this coming week. And opposite the Ledger, Cedar Cliff taking on Central Dauphin. The winner of that matchup plays the winner of this matchup tonight. Should be a classic matchup here tonight.
Absolutely.
Featuring, you mentioned Maggie Groh, Praise Matthews, a sophomore for Dallastown, another player to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and Dallastown's I'm sorry, Scott, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, Dallastown's a very resilient team. They did a great job of fighting through all adversity this year to make it all the way to the semifinals against a team like Central York. And they come in very confident. They believe that they can win on the road here at Central York.
What I would imagine will be a hostile environment here near tip-off. Now we're just under 7 minutes away from player introductions. We turn our attention to Central York. Well, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, a Division I player, plays for Central York. And let's not forget their 1,000-point scorer, Bella Ciamenti.
Yeah, Bella is one of their, the point guard, the leader of the team for sure. She does a lot, gives a lot of production, a lot of leadership out there. And they also have Olivia McCaskill, only a freshman, but she plays very, 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 very hard, does a great job out there, very scrappy player. She's a part of that starting lineup, and it should be a really good matchup between both teams.
It should be. Settle in with your bottled water and popcorn. It's going to be a great night. A good night to kind of maybe stay in and watch sports shooting stars, as this will be our first of 2 games this week. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night right here on this hardwood floor as the Central York boys will play host to the Wilson Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's going to be another great game. They had an opportunity to film. The sponsors came up, and they wanted that game to be filmed. We always say to the fans that's watching, any district game, in the YIAA or beyond, if you want us to come film it, please reach out to us. We'll try to see if we get the game on TV or online. Central York came through with their sponsors, and here we are, and it should be a great game tonight. And let's speak a little bit about our sponsors for the game tonight.
Kim Ziegler of Home Sale Settlements in Berkshire Hathaway, a sponsor for tonight's game. Also, Bob and Joanne Brown, who are the grandparents of Olivia McCaskill. Yeah. You mentioned her earlier, the freshman for Central York. You'll want to keep an eye on her. Only an upside for McCaskill as
Absolutely.
a freshman. And how about Grace Lutheran Church of 156 Jefferson Avenue and Charlie's Angels, which I know you know a thing or two about Charlie's Angels and the impact one Aaron Walker had on this Central School District.
Yeah, beloved teacher Aaron Walker, passed unfortunately last year, and they've set up a foundation where they give away scholarship money and they honor Aaron Walker and all her works and things like that. That's ran by Mallory Kelly and also Nick Basil, former kicker for Central York.
And let's not forget, they're coordinating a 5K run.
Yeah, color run. They're having a 5K color run. Please look them up on Facebook and also online to get some more information about that. I think Nick Basil is going to come up around halftime, either today or tomorrow. He'll talk a little bit more about the 5K run and a little bit about Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, looking forward to it tonight. A big matchup again, Dallastown versus Central, where the winner of this game will play later this week at Hershey Park. A big. I'll tell you what, if you're into basketball, it's this time of the year. Selection Sunday coming up this Sunday on the college level. And boy, high school basketball warming up here in the month of February as we move into the month of March.
Yeah, that March Madness is right around the corner, and it's about to heat up real fast. But tonight, it's all about Dallastown versus Central York, the 4th meeting where Dallastown won 2 out of the last 3 meetings, most notably the last game at the county championship. But I know Central York wants some revenge. They're coming back. They're playing at home. They have a nice crowd here tonight. I want to tell the fans, if you see this on YouTube, please share it on your Facebook account or wherever you're at. Please share it, please. It's not going to be on cable TV of 18 of York tonight.
Strictly online provider tonight with Sports Shooting Stars, and it should be a classic. I think Central York may be looking for a bit of redemption after that three-point shot at York Tech Fieldhouse. We'll see if they deliver tonight here on their homewood floor.
And Todd, we also want to mention to the fans, want to thank all the fans that's been tuning in throughout this basketball season. We filmed 26 basketball games in the last 3 months, which is pretty much 9 games per month, and it's been very busy. A very busy season, but it's been very successful as well. So I want to tell the fans thank you for tuning in, and also thank you to the sponsors for believing in our program. And, you know, this is another game on our belts.
On our belts, yeah, more experience, and we may have to reacquaint ourselves with our loved ones at the end of this season.
Yeah.
How about it? It's been a busy broadcast season. Want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in. In addition to that, our sponsors with Sports Shooting Stars. We're going to make our way up to the broadcast booth. We'll join you momentarily with more Sports Shooting Stars, Dew Jones, Todd Edwards, coming to you live tonight from Central York High School. We're back, sports fans. Dew Jones, Todd Edwards. Do want to make mention to Coach Wisner, who tuning in tonight. Wish him the best in his recovery.
Absolutely. No coaches tuning in tonight to watch his team. Did a great job with the team for years and years and years. And I know he has his team right where he wants them at tonight in the semifinals of the District 6A playoffs, with a great opportunity to punch their ticket to go to Hershey.
We mentioned in our pregame show as well, Central York boys will play here on this floor tomorrow against the Wilson Bulldogs. Always a perennial powerhouse as well out of Berks County, Wilson Bulldogs. And it looks like we're moments away from the playing of our national anthem here at Central York High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy National Polar Bear Day. Welcome to Central York High School for tonight's PIAA. Let's scratch that here. This is bigger than that. This is the semifinal match of the 2023 PIAA District 3 6A Girls Basketball Playoffs. Tonight's contest featuring the Wildcats of Dallastown and your Central York Panthers.
There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem, and we are moments away from player introductions here tonight from Central York High School. You can feel the excitement level brewing here a little bit here at Central York. A nice crowd has settled in for this matchup, and rightly so. I mean, this is the fourth matchup here featuring Central York and Dallastown. The most memorable matchup this year, obviously, was the county championship game that we had the pleasure of filming down at York Tech Fieldhouse. And you have a sense maybe it could live up to the billing here again.
I believe so. I believe so.
And I see the Central student section is here in full, as are the Dallastown Wildcats. Their student section getting revved up as we are seconds away from tip-off. Praise Matthews for Dallastown, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, and we are underway. Dallastown in their blue jerseys with white numbers, moving right to left on your TV screen. Central York in their white jerseys with their black numbers. Maggie Grove gives to Neely. Now Praise Matthews with the ball. Here a baseline. Maggie Grove drives to the net. Misses her first shot. Now Central with the ball in their first possession. Crowdhammel's shot misses. A rebound. Praise Matthews now with the ball, the sophomore. Drives to the net.
And it's been a back and forth affair so far.
Jump shot by Bella Ciamenti.
And that's why Olivia's in there. She's a very scrappy freshman, number 31 for Central York. She's going to get on the ground. She has fresh legs as a freshman. She's very scrappy. And like I said, she had the starting position with Central York. So that's to let you know what kind of player she is as only a freshman.
Yeah, to come in as a freshman and start and to have the impact that she's had for the Panthers this year. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls now for three. Off the rim, rebound by Haley Jamison. Now Praise Matthews brings the ball up. Dallastown led by their head coach, Jay Rexroth. And a turnover. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls now with the ball to the bucket.
Still no points on the board.
I was just going to comment on that. Points may be at a premium tonight, too. It does send Rawls to the charity stripe. Looking to break the ice tonight with the first points in tonight's game. She'll have another opportunity here. Division I player. And drains it. We mentioned in our pregame show, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, along with Bella Ciamenti, two players to keep an eye on for this Central ball club. And a travel called on Praise Matthews. And as this game gets underway, how big of an advantage do you think having home court advantage is for Central tonight in this matchup versus, say, a neutral site?
I think it's very comfortable for any team to have the home court advantage, especially in a situation like this. And that's a great rebound from Jasmine Parker.
And gives Central the lead 3-0 right now with just over 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter from Central York High School. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. It's Dallastown versus Central, round 4, where the winner of this matchup goes to the sweetest place on earth. Will be played on Thursday, March 2nd at the Giants Center.
That's a backdoor play that was stolen by Central York.
Down
nice entry
low to
pass.
Parker. Jasmine Parker and the and one.
And Central York is starting off red hot, getting the ball into the post to Jasmine Parker for a second straight bucket.
And right now a 5-0 lead for Central. Just the way Central wants to start this ball game.
And then again, that's that scrappiness that you get from Olivia McCaskill.
Number 31 for Central, the freshman. Inbound pass to McKenzie. The kick out.
Bella, as we said earlier, 1,000-point scorer for Central York.
And will be attending Shippensburg University in the fall.
Step back, thought about it.
And Mackenzie Wright-Rawls drains that shot.
And right now, Central York is controlling the rebounds. And they call a timeout
By Coach Jay Rexroth. And right now, Dallastown down by 7 with 5:17 to go in the opening quarter. Your thoughts so far?
not the way you want to, not the exact way you want to start out a game for Dallastown, but they're very, as we said earlier, very resilient team. So they're going to continue to fight and be inside the game and work really hard. So it's still early, first 3 minutes of the game.
Yep.
Dallastown is still in this, but they got to Central York keep the foot on the gas for Central York.
As the cheerleaders are entertaining the fans here during the timeout. Some other games of note taking place tonight, Red Lion and York High in a consolation game at Red Lion. Interesting matchup there, where both teams are kind of trying to find a spot for a state run.
Yeah, that's another girls' matchup that's going to be very interesting. I believe whoever wins that game does secure a spot in the state, so that's going to be a very interesting matchup. We're going to encourage the fans to go to our live chat on YouTube, and if you know any updates of that game or any games around the county.
York Suburban also traveling up to Northern York, the polar bear country, to take on Northern York tonight. And 2 other games of note taking place this evening, Monday night.
And there's that pressure from Central York, and they're all over it. And that's a jump ball.
And a jump ball.
And in my opinion, Central York wants to set the tone, especially at their home. They're going to play aggressive and play their type of basketball.
And it's showing so far right now. Central landing the first punch, up 7-0 with 5:05 remaining. Ball just went out of the hands of McKenna Kelly.
Tell the fans, give us 1 second. Someone kicked the scoreboard camera, so we're going to go ahead and fix that momentarily.
Back to action here. Central York with the possession, coming off the turnover. Kenzie Wright-Rawls. And the put in by Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. 5 points for Mackenzie. Gives Central a 9-0 lead.
Mackenzie's definitely making a statement so far in this game. Her and Jasmine Parker having a great first quarter. And that's that on-ball defense from Bella.
Maggie Groh went to the net.
And that's Olivia McCaskill
Yes.
with another
With
block.
the swat to the block, as they say. And Maggie Groh with the ball.
Got to keep an eye on number 10, Maggie Groh. Hit the game-winning shot against Central York in the county championship.
4:05 remaining here in the first quarter. As Dallastown maintains possession here. Trying to find an open player, and there it is. Kira McNeely, and to put in the first points for Dallastown tonight. They finally break the ice with just under 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 9-2 advantage for Central. Down low to Jazz Park, a rebound by Kelly. Kelly now with the ball in transition. Haley Jamison's shot off the rim. And a foul called on number 11, McKenna Kelly. Scarlett Hapes checking in for Central, number 5, as Emily Kropp-Hamill takes a breather on the sideline. Central down low trying to work it, and Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, 7 points.
Mackenzie Wright-Rawls just being super ultra aggressive to start the game.
11-2 lead right now for Central.
And you can see Bella picking up at half court.
She's certainly a player for Central and has led her team along with Mackenzie Wright-Rawls.
And Dallastown can't get nothing going as a Maggie Groh to the bucket, short.
And a foul.
Right now,
Yep.
Central York is controlling the tempo of the game. The score is 11-2. We're gonna fix the scoreboard camera momentarily. Got kicked over on the other side. But the score right now is Central York 11, Dallastown 2 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the first quarter.
We hope to get that resolved by the next time out here, and we're back to action. Central's possession. The kick out, a three-point shot, drain. Bria Painter's first points tonight. Painter with 3.
Central York is such a good rhythm right now.
Yeah.
And they're feeling it. You can tell the energy in the crowd, they're really feeding off of that.
Baseline. McNeely stepped out of bounds.
Interesting enough, Dallastown has Praise Matthews on the bench right now, so being down 14-2 with Praise Matthews on the bench is very interesting.
Yeah, certainly a player, just a sophomore for Dallastown, but you would think you'd want her presence out there on the court.
All the time. Unless it's some foul trouble, which you got to double check. I believe she had 1 foul in the first quarter so far.
And Dallastown certainly needs some momentum to swing to their side here. And right now, down by 12. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. The freshman Ava Jamison out there with her sister Haley Jamison.
And without Praise Matthews in the game, can't get anything in the paint so much. You're looking at McNeely. She can get some points in the paint, but right now, Dallastown can't do anything. They have the ball out there by the perimeter, can't get inside the paint.
And a timeout called by head coach Jay Rexroth with 2 minutes even here in the first quarter. And your score, Central York 14, Dallastown 2. Your leading scorer for Central York, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, leads all scorers with 7 points, followed by her teammate Jasmine Parker with 4 points. And the lone points for Dallastown belong to Kiera McNeely. And the winner of this game, as I mentioned earlier, plays the winner of Central Dauphin and Cedar Cliff that's taking place tonight. And the finals for the district title will take place Thursday, March 2nd this week at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And we're coming back off the timeout. Dallastown's possession. Haley Jamison with the ball. Ava Jamison drives to the net. Her shot misses. Rebound by Central York. Nice move by Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, and right now, just kind of taking over this game, Mackenzie Wright, 9 points.
Total takeover so far for Mackenzie Wright-Rawls.
Everything that could go wrong for Dallastown is going wrong right now, falling behind by 14 points on the home court of Central York, and just
behind to a dangerous team like
yes.
York is not good at all. McNeely with the steal.
And there we go. Kelly now brings the ball up in transition for Dallastown. We'll see if they can capitalize off this turnover. You mentioned earlier, Dew, it looks like it's very difficult for this team to go down low in the post
Maggie
without
Bell being
praise.
very aggressive there. Dallastown only has 2 points on the board
Yeah,
so far in his first quarter.
If you would have said this to me pregame, I would not have believed it, Dew. And right now, it's been all Central. We're under a minute to go here in the opening quarter.
I want to remind the fans, Dallastown Lady Wildcats are the York County Girls Champions.
Yes, defeating this Central team.
This team met each other in the county championship about a week ago.
We had the pleasure of making that call, and one of the more memorable calls, I think, in sports shooting stars' 7-year history.
Always love a game-winning shot.
Makes for great television. And there's a three-pointer short. McCaskill trying to put it in to no avail. Now a Dallastown possession.
He's going to hold the ball.
And we've arrived at the end of the first quarter with your score. Central York 16, Dallastown 2. And leading scorer, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls with 9 points. Want to also say, give a shout out.
Footage of Jaheim, working out, eating some breakfast and things like that. So big shout out Jaheim.
And even wearing a little of the sports shooting star swag as well.
A couple shirts down there. I told them they're on their way, so we're gonna hook them up with a couple shirts and some other things as well. Some merch.
Take Me Home, Country Road, right, West Virginia, as they open up this season at Penn State. Big matchup there. Well,
Jaheim White getting some playing time this year as well, so he's working really
certainly.
hard. Like I say, he's a York County legend. And
Yes.
we're very excited to see what he's going to do this year for the Mountaineers.
And I mentioned earlier about memorable moments, that three-point shot that we saw at the county championship. We've had many memorable moments with Jaheim White right here on Sports Shooting Stars.
It was must-see TV, man.
Yes.
He had, I think he had our most, between him and Bo,
Yes.
had our most player of the game
Awards.
sent out. So
We will mention our sponsors for tonight's broadcast here as we resume here in the second quarter. Central's possession. And it's really been all Central tonight.
And as we said before, Todd, sometimes it's a tale of two halves. One team comes out red hot in the first half, and in the second half it kind of flips. So let's see if Central can keep their foot on the gas.
And Praise Matthews now back in and loses possession of the ball. It will be Central.
So far, Praise Matthews hasn't had an opportunity to really get her footing yet into this game, but she's a really good player, and she's going to play all 4 quarters, so expect her to rebound sometime soon.
Bella, by the way, held scoreless so far. Kind of unusual for her as well. I know in the game against Manheim Township, she had 20 points. And in the last Dallastown game, she only scored 5 points. Interesting to see when she finds her mojo tonight. But right now, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, her fellow teammate and senior, with 9 points. And the Central student section making some noise on this end where Dallastown. Maggie Groh now drives to the net and fouled.
And you heard the contact from here, but the referee did not call it.
He did not, and much to the dismay of Maggie
there it
Groh.
is.
And now to clarify, she was a bit shocked on that play that there was no foul called, and
Well,
You're
that's-
right. We heard the slapping from up here.
You
and
did.
It's a loud. I mean, it's big. It's cavernous here, and it's loud.
And you see the student section, they're holding up some
Yeah.
babies. I don't know if the fans can see that.
And Maggie Groh with her first
That's,
point.
that's a somewhat of a different type of prop that you see at the line now. They're holding up some babies. That doesn't
There's
affect Maggie Groh. She's still knocking them down.
She is. It's
Wanna-
16-3 edge right now to Central with just under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
I want to apologize. I believe my mic was off a few minutes ago. We were mentioning Jaheim White, and the fans really looking forward to his season at West Virginia with the
Well,
Mountaineers.
We mentioned West Virginia opens up on the road at Penn State.
Yeah, I know a lot of fans from Pennsylvania is going to tune into that one.
A game of local interest, certainly, with Bo Pribula at Penn State.
And Bo's
And
getting some
Jaheim-
more playing time this year as well. I think he's listed at number 2.
Yeah, he's been having some fantastic practices. If you've followed him on social media.
Oh,
and-
man, he's such a stud of an athlete. And what he did for Central York football, I mean, he really put him on the map.
Yes.
And
Oh, a steal by Maggie Groh. Now one-on-one with McCaskill. And the shots just are not going in for Dallastown.
whoa, great move.
They're going in for number 32.
Mackenzie Wright-Rawls turned the corner,
11 points due for Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. And
got
she
some
is
space,
on fire.
and knocked down the great shot. Bella with the great defense. And right now, Dallastown's kind of fluttered. Don't
Yeah,
really
they're
know
stuck.
what to do. Nice kick out.
Yeah, Bella's defense is on point here tonight.
They got to get Praise Matthews into the game. And there she is with the ball. Guard
Match.
against Mackenzie. And that might have been a deflection from Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. And they believe it was a deflection call, but they didn't. The referees are letting it play.
Bella now brings the ball up and drives to the net. And her first point
Too
tonight.
easy.
Too
Wow.
easy is right. And Bella breaks the ice for her. And she gets 2
Dallastown
points.
is totally out of it right now. They don't even have anybody in the back court to bring the ball up. They're like,
Well, they have Abby
shell-shocked.
Ziegler in right now, along with Natalie Good, some of the younger players for Dallastown. And there's Kiera McNeely.
McNeely with the nice 2 points. Desperately needed it. Desperately needed.
Dallastown needs to find points quickly here with under 5.5 minutes to go before halftime. And a
Easy
steal.
steal.
Kiera McNeely again with the ball. And foul. Kiera starting to make a bit of a statement here for Dallastown.
Well, that's the only way you can get back into the game is with defense. And steals like that limits Central York from scoring. So great opportunity for McNeely to get to the line. Well, big time steal and also to get to the line.
Junior for Dallastown. Short. If fans that are tuned in remember, she was the one that got that rebound and kicked it out to Maggie Groh with, I think, just under a second remaining for that game-winning shot at York Tech Fieldhouse.
And there's a lid still on the rim for
Yes.
Dallastown.
Bella Ciamenti for 3. Comes up short. Jazz Parker there for the rebound. Now Praise Matthews brings the ball up court for Dallastown. Jump shot off the iron.
Quick shots from Dallastown and also Central York.
McCaskill, the freshman. And a steal. There's Praise Matthews all alone to the net for the easy bucket. And Praise Matthews' first points in tonight's game.
And Dallastown starting to get a few steals and get back into the game somewhat. It was 20-3, now 20-7.
And there's a scramble for the ball. And Dallastown. Now Maggie Groh brings the ball up court.
And that's 3 steals in a row for Dallastown.
Down low to off the rim. And a steal by Maggie Groh as she goes to the net. You can see some of the disappointment on the face. The Dallastown players, a 2-on-1 for the easy bucket.
Great heads-up play from Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, and she's playing out of her mind right
The
now.
pass to Emily Krauthamel, her first points tonight, and it gives Central the lead, 22-7. And the Central student section are alive and well right now, as you're not hearing much right now from the Dallastown student section. But a nice crowd has settled in here, dude, tonight. I want to remind the fans, we're going to be back on the air tomorrow night as Central York boys will take to the hardwood floor right here in front of us as they'll play host to the Wilson Bulldogs in a big match. And that's really another consolation game for seeding and positioning at the state level.
Absolutely. If Central York does come out with a victory, they would have qualified for the states. They played Wilson, I believe, earlier in the season this year, lost by 4 points. So in a tournament play. So that's going to be another great matchup between Wilson and Central York. Both teams have gotten better since that time.
McKenna Kelly now brings the ball up court for Dallastown. She checks back into the game. And a steal rolled out of bounds.
Got to give a lot of credit to Bella. She's doing a great job with perimeter defense, really playing the guards as soon as they pick up at half court, and she's creating a lot of pressure on the guards, and they can't really set up that well.
Yeah, her defense has been stout so far in this game, really shutting down Dallastown.
You see, she's all over it.
In the face of one McKenna Kelly. McKenna Kelly now with the ball as we're under 3.5 minutes to go before halftime.
And it seems like to me, Todd, Central York's playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder from that county championship loss against Dallastown.
Deep three by Praise Matthews.
Praise Matthews responds with a deep three.
And you need Praise Matthews to get her team back into this ball
Absolutely.
game. Now Dallastown down by 12, 22-10 Central. It's been all Central so far, but plenty of time remaining. Some player substitutions taking place right now. The Jameson sisters entering the game for Dallastown, as Abby Ziegler will take a seat on the bench, along with Kiera McNeely.
Kiera McNeely did a great job with the steals and really the defensive part for Dallastown, keeping them in the game. Olivia with the drive.
Central maintains possession here with 2:47 to go. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls.
Just want to burn a little bit of that clock, set up the offense.
She'll be attending New Jersey Institute of Technology, a Division I program.
Her brother, Taylor Wright-Rawls, is at Bryant University, another Division I university.
Football.
So mom is doing a great job. Mom and dad's doing a great job making sure their kids
Did
get
see
into
the Rawls
high school.
family pregame walk in. They're here, obviously in attendance here to watch their daughter.
Absolutely. Pretty sure Taylor's watching from some location.
As Praise Matthews brings the ball up court for Dallastown, and a three-point shot short. Oh, and a collision there between Haley Jameson and Scarlett Hapes of Central.
And that was a great hustle for number 21 for Dallastown. Emily.
No, Haley Jameson, number 21, the senior for Dallastown. Her sister's a freshman, Ava Jameson. Down low, there it is to Praise Matthews. We talked about that down low post play. And Praise is going to head to the charity stripe.
And Praise Matthews started getting the rhythm right now. First quarter, she was kind of out of sync, but the second quarter, she's being more aggressive and getting to the bucket and getting to the line.
Praise Matthews with 6 points leads all Dallastown scorers. Kiera McNeely checking back in as Ava Jameson will take a seat on the bench. And Jasmine Parker coming back into the game.
And slowly,
Brianna
Dallastown is starting to inch their way back into the game.
Well, it's a four-quarter game. We clearly Central won the first quarter. We'll see how the second quarter shakes out. 7 points now for Praise. And
was a 17-point cushion for Central York. Now only down to 10 points.
Four-quarter game, as we mentioned.
And also, these two teams know each other. This is their fourth matchup this year.
Down low to McCaskill. Misses. Maggie Groh now brings the ball up court for Dallastown. The kick out. Kelly for a deep three off the iron.
NBA-style three.
Yes. She was not afraid to put it up. And there's Bella now with a deep three. Great shot by Ciamenti.
Well, she's a 1,000-point scorer for a reason.
And we saw why on that play. A deep three by Bella. 5 points for Bella. Down low, Jamison for the bucket.
Wow, tough shot against two defenders. Great shot from Jamison.
Haley, highly aggressive player, very physical, number 21 for Dallastown. Showed on that play her first points in tonight's game for Haley Jamison. Under a minute remain here before halftime. Your score, Central York 25, Dallastown 14. And I would imagine here, it looks as if Central content to kind of hold for the final possession.
Smart play. Don't want Dallastown to get this game into single digits, so that's a smart play of holding the ball and trying to get the last shot.
Jump shot by Ciamenti off the backboard.
And here's Dallastown's opportunity.
Yeah. Under 15 seconds remaining.
And look at this matchup here. Mackenzie Wright-Rose against Praise Matthews. Two big-time players in the YIAA.
Baseline, Maggie Groh.
That's a kick ball.
3.9 seconds remain as the clock stops.
The key for Central York, you do not want Dallastown to hit a shot before halftime, going in with that momentum. They got to play good defense because Dallastown has an opportunity to cut this to a single-digit lead.
Kelly with the ball. And we've come to halftime here at Central York High School with your score. Central York 25, Dallastown 14. Your leading scorer for Central, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls with 11 points, followed by her teammate Bella Ciamenti with 5 points. For Dallastown, Praise Matthews, leading scorer with 7 points, followed up by her teammate Kiera McNeely with 4 points as both teams make their way to the locker room. Be a good time to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Kim Ziegler of Home Sale Settlements, Berkshire Hathaway.
I just want to add on Kim Ziegler. I've seen her last game. She's one of the cheerleaders' grandmother on the team. So she's always very, very accommodating for us. She's always looking to sponsor and help us out. So big shout out to Kim Ziegler. As we always say, we're going to run through our sponsor, but there's normally parents and, local business owners that really like to see sports, on TV and really want to highlight the student athletes. So big shout out to Kim and, her family and her cheerleading granddaughter.
Also, we mentioned Bob and Joanne Brown, who are the grandparents of Olivia McCaskill. And Grace Lutheran Church, located at 156 Jefferson Avenue. We're supposed to say hello to a recovering Jonathan who's watching tonight's broadcast. Hello, Jonathan.
We heard Jonathan is injured today, so he's not able to come to the game, but I know he's watching from afar. And
in the comfort of his own home, hopefully with some popcorn and bottled water.
There it is. Well, these kids like soda and orange juice and things like that. So
I'm being too healthy here, dude. You know what I say, bottled water. But
you're being politically correct, so I get it.
And also Charlie's Angels, tied in with the Aaron Walker Foundation in honor of Central York's beloved teacher. They have several scholarships they give out per year. You can check them out online under Charlie's Angels, and they will have a 5K mile color run, which, dude, maybe we'll come out for that, make an appearance. I know earlier this past weekend, the Central York football team is going to have their annual golf tournament that we'll make an appearance at. And you may see us pop up at some of these events once our broadcast season's complete. It'd be nice to come out to some of these events and interview some of the players. I'm planning to do that this spring with a couple of the players, come out and see some of the sports, what I would maybe consider niche sports, and that we may not have broadcaster meets or games, but we'll go out and kind of bring the game to the fans on social media.
Absolutely, we're planning on doing a lot more interviews, podcasts, weekly podcasts. Looking forward to doing some lacrosse, baseball. There's going to be a lot of things coming out with Sports Shooting Stars this what we consider quote unquote off season. But expect us to be very busy. And it's going to be a year-round thing. I know normally we're winter sports, fall sports, but we're getting into the spring and the summer now.
And you have track and field, you have baseball as you mentioned, lacrosse is another big sport.
We're going to hit all facets of sports as far as high school: wrestling, volleyball, lacrosse, baseball, track, basketball,
Yeah.
and of course football.
Exciting times.
It's going to be a good
with
time.
Sports
It's going to be
Shooting Stars.
year-round with Sports Shooting Stars, so we're very excited about that. And also, big shout-out to all the sponsors that, continue to support us throughout the years. This is our 7th season, started in 2017, and this is our 7th season, and the sponsorships just keep coming in. We're very fortunate to have, all the people that's connected to Sports Shooting Stars, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Oh.
And I know the student-athletes love it as well.
I know the student section, too. I was down on the court pregame, and they were yelling and cheering, and, of course, they always ask where you are, Dew. I mean,
I'm around.
they have to put up with me, I guess.
I'm around,
yeah.
But, they see me sometimes.
Yeah, they see you occasionally, but again, we're at halftime here from Central York High School with your score: Central York 25, Dallastown 14. And, of course, as I mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will head to the sweetest place on earth. Coming up Thursday, March 2nd, they'll play the winner of Cedar Cliff Central Dolphin game that's being played.
Hey, you never know. We might be at that game. You never know where you're going to pop up
at. The way
at.
these games pop up on our schedule, there's no doubt about it. And we're going to take a brief time out here and be back momentarily with more Sports Shooting Stars.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, sports fans. Both teams have made their way out from the locker room area. We're moments away from the start of the third quarter, the second half. Dallastown with the possession to kick things off. They'll be moving left to right on your TV screen. And we are underway. Maggie Groh with the ball. We'll see what adjustments Dallastown made at halftime. And McKenna Kelly steps out of bounds. Will be Central's possession. Bella Ciamenti with the ball. Gives to her teammate Krauthamel, Emily. Central's first possession to kick things off here in the second half. Jump shot by McCaskill off the iron. Heads up play by Praise Matthews. Bounced the ball off Jazz and Parker. Went out of bounds. Will be Dallastown's possession. Both teams looking for their first points here to start the third quarter from Central York High School. Dallastown trying to find their shot here. Under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. The kick out to Haley Jamison. Maggie Groh drives down to the net and a turnover. Parker with the ball gets it out. And ball possession back and forth from both teams here. Central 25, Dallastown 14. Kiera McNeely down low. Dallastown now regrouping here offensively. Passes down low to Kelly. Now Maggie Groh tries to drive to the net. Ball swatted away by freshman Olivia McCaskill. Dallastown maintains possession. 5:58 remaining here in the third quarter. Inbound pass to Kiera McNeely. Kelly, shot misses. Jasmine Parker with the rebound. In transition. Ball touched by Praise Matthews as it went out of bounds. 5:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Bella Ciamente's three and drains it. A big three by Bella. Gives Bella 8 points tonight. And I think she's found her mojo now offensively for Central. 8 points for Bella and a strong defensive effort from her tonight. All adds up to Central lead 28-14 right now. McNeely fouled on the play. She'll head to the charity stripe. Kiera with 4 points. .5:12 remaining in the third quarter. You can see some of the frustration on the face of Kiera McNeely's missed shots. Knowing each shot is valuable here. She makes the second one, gives Kiera 5 points. With just over 5 minutes remaining here from Central York High School. Ciamente with a deep three off the iron. Rebound by her teammate Mackenzie Wright-Rawls for the cleanup. 13 points for Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. And Central doubles up Dallastown right now, 30-15 with just over 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kiera McNeely's jump shot made. Nice bucket by Kiera. Central being patient here offensively. Down low to Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. And a scramble for the ball. Maggie Groh now brings the ball up court for Dallastown. Kick out. Kelly drives to the net and swatted away by the freshman. McKenna Kelly now heads to the charity stripe. She's been scoreless so far. We'll see if she can break the ice as she's sent to the charity stripe. .3:59 to go, the third quarter. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls making it look easy. She's in the zone right now with 15 points. She may not want to come out of the zone right now. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, 15 points too.
Just very dominant so far in this game, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. She started off that way in the first quarter, and she's been very consistent since then.
Yeah, just been a dominating performance so far right now for Central York. .328 remaining here in the third quarter, as Haley Jamison now heads to the charity stripe. Three points for Haley Jamison. Some substitutions taking place right now on the court. Two for two for Haley. Gives Haley 4 points. Central 32, Dallastown 19 with just under 3.5 minutes remaining. Pass down low to Painter. Central maintains possession. Bella with a three off the iron. See Cade Burnett with Cade Visuals in the house tonight. Check out his work on Facebook, Cade Visuals. Maggie Groh drives to the net. She was looking for the foul, did not get that. A three put up by Hapes. Overshot. Now Mackenzie Wright-Rawls' shot misses. Praise Matthews brings the ball
and I know
up.
that's a matchup that a lot of fans like to see, Todd. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls guarded against Praise Matthews, both about the same size. One a senior, one a sophomore, super aggressive, very athletic. And that's the matchup we just talked about. Shoulder down, space.
And Dallastown missing just a lot of shots here tonight, too. Uncharacteristic of Dallastown.
Good rebound from Olivia McCaskill. Nice pass from Painter. Kind of a behind the back pass a little bit.
To Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, who was fouled on the play. She's now going to head to the charity stripe. 15 points for Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. Leads all scorers. And a timeout called on the court with 2:06 remaining. And this game's really been all Central right now. 32-19 over Dallastown. And you wonder, if Dallastown can find their sweet spot and manage to get back into this game and prevail with 2:06 remaining in the third quarter.
It's going to be tough, but they have an opportunity. It's still another quarter to go. As you said, 2:06 left in this quarter here. Really about 10 minutes to get back into the game for Dallastown.
And it's been an impressive performance, as we mentioned, from Central York. Of course, the winner of this matchup will head to the sweetest place on earth Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. Be a good time to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. We
have Kim Ziegler of Home Sale Settlement, Berkshire Hathaway, Bob and Joanne Brown, who are the grandparents of Olivia Haskell, Grace Lutheran Church of 156 Jefferson Avenue, and Charlie's Angels, the Aaron Walker Foundation.
Thank you to all our sponsors for stepping up tonight.
I also want to give a quick preview of our sponsors for tomorrow's game, and that's going to be Keith and Becky Real of Your Medicare Solutions, Crownstone Equipment, and again, Charlie's Angels.
As Mackenzie Wright rolls at the charity stripe, misses her first shot.
There really hasn't been too many misses from Mackenzie Wright-Rawls in this game. She's on fire so far.
She is. She's
leading all scorers.
The game, she would certainly be in contention right now with just under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mackenzie with 16 points. Dallastown with the possession, a three-point shot put up and up slightly off by Campbell O'Neill, and now Central in transition. Dallastown with the possession. Maggie Rowe brings the ball up court. Down low. And a scramble for the ball. Jump ball.
And so far in this game, Dallastown needs to get some consistency.
Yeah,
they haven't had any consistency so far in this game, and Central York is doing exactly what they want to do with the ball. That's an open three.
Off the iron. Rebound by Central. McCaskill
There's
with the
Olivia, the phenomenal freshman, in the starting lineup doing a lot of great things for Central York.
Well, we'll be calling her name for the next couple of seasons right here at Central. Went out of bounds. Last touch by Central would be Dallastown's possession. 45.3 seconds remaining.
Also like to thank the Dallastown fans that's tuning in tonight, as well as the Central York and
Yes.
all fans in between.
Had a lot of people message me today thanking us for broadcasting this game and bringing the game to you tonight. A lot of people enjoy sitting in the comfort of their own home. A pass to Mackenzie Wright-Rawls for the bucket.
And that's a three-quarter pass from Olivia McCaskill right to Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, giving her 18 points on the night.
Points.
Wow, great pass.
McNeely with a bucket. 9 points for Kiera McNeely.
Sometimes with Olivia, she's a freshman, right? And sometimes people like to highlight them being a freshman, which you should do. But I like to call them ball players. They just know how to play the game.
And she certainly does know just what to do out there on the court for Central as time expires. And we've arrived at the end of the third quarter with your score. Central York 35, Dallastown 21. And through three quarters, it's been Central leading each quarter. Can Dallastown pull it off here in the final 8 minutes? As you're watching Sports Shooting Stars.
Central York's doing a great job so far in this game, really controlling the first three quarters of the game. Dallastown really haven't gotten their footing as of yet, and Central York's right now in cruise control. Hopefully they can do what they need to do this last quarter, and they'll be punching their ticket to the sweetest place on earth.
Oh, yes. Taking place Thursday, March 2nd. As I mentioned earlier, they'll play the winner of Central Dauphin and Cedar Cliff, which that game's being played tonight. And we want to remind the fans, don't go anywhere. After the game, we're going to make our way down to the hardwood floor, get some interviews with the winning team. And
Want to give a big shout out to Coach Wisner.
Yes.
As you see a lot of fans here tonight. Almost the whole crowd have "Win for Wisner," on their shirts. So big shout out to Coach. We want him to have a speedy recovery. I know he's very happy right now. He has to be all smiles seeing his team.
Smiles, watch. And I've seen these shirts all throughout the season.
Yes.
Tonight was the first night I actually saw them for sale right here at Central York, and they were selling like hotcakes here as I walked in.
Pretty sure he's at home watching this game with some popcorn and some bottled water, as you like to say, Ty.
Or maybe some adult beverages. Some fans have messaged me. Whatever your preference.
It's a gloomy Monday. Who knows?
Yes. And the bucket.
That's Maggie Groh, number 10.
Groh.
The hero in the county championship for Dallastown.
Will somehow forever be linked together.
Nice pass.
Ball. Jazz Parker down low. Maggie Groh now with a steal.
Going downhill.
Transition.
Kick out. She's
Maggie
open
for three. Wow, there it is. 3-point shot.
And it's a single-digit game. Only 9 points right now.
Wow.
And Dallastown has woken up.
Yeah, no doubt about it here in the fourth quarter.
Nice kick out.
McCaskill drives to the net. Missed shot. Jasmine Parker down low looking.
And they're scrapping. They're on the floor.
Jump ball.
Central York is a very unselfish team. They pass the ball very well. You know, they don't have to really look for any big-time shots. They have a 9-point lead. You want to keep passing the ball and try to maybe get a easy open underneath the rim shot. And that might be close to a 5. It's a pass into Bella, the 1,000-point scorer for Central York.
The
crossover.
Red Raider in the fall.
Yeah, expect to see a lot of these young ladies playing AAU ball this summer. And that's somewhat of a push-off. Got to give a lot of credit to Jasmine Parker. She's doing a great job on the rebounds. Really giving Central York second chance opportunities.
Yeah, she provides a physical presence for this defense.
She does.
Down low in the post for Central York.
Deep three.
Off the iron.
And Jasmine Parker also has a brother that plays on the boys team, Matthew Parker, as well as the kicker for Central York, Matthew Parker.
Well, I saw Matthew Parker. He was down there in the student section pregame, cheering on the girls' team.
They like
tonight.
to turn up. And now this gym is getting a little bit louder in here tonight, Todd. Praise Matthews with the ball. Stop.
Jump shot, short.
And the ball was deflected because that was a partial block by Mackenzie Wright-Rawls. Praise Matthews was very close to a travel on that play there. Kind of had to get her footing together. But expect to see a lot of number 22, Praise Matthews, in his fourth quarter. She's going to go down on her shield.
Maggie Grow down low. Shot
and that's
misses.
A block from Olivia. And she gets the ball out, and Central's going down the court. Wisely thinks about it, kicks it back out. Oh, over the head.
Oh, overthrew her intended receiver, as they say.
Went
out of bounds.
Haven't seen Central play sloppy basketball as of yet, but this fourth quarter, you're starting to see the tide starting to change a little bit with the aggressiveness from Dallastown. And that's a quick turnover for Dallastown.
It'll be Central's possession. Under 6 minutes remain here in regulation. .547 remaining here. Your score, Central York 35, Dallastown 26.
Very crucial for Central York to get a bucket. And the Dallastown fans wanted a travel call.
Yeah, they did not get it. And
looks like Central York is very content with just working the ball around, trying to get a good shot. Great defense from Maggie Groh.
She hustles, Maggie Groh. I mean,
A little bit of miscommunication there.
a
Open
deep
three.
Short.
Nice tip out. Maggie
Maggie
Groh all the way
Groh
to the
drive.
bucket. Love the hustle.
Yeah.
Love the hustle.
I mean, can't say they're not trying. There's no doubt about that.
And we want to tell the fans what's at stake. If whoever wins this game goes to the PIAA district championship game. So I mean, you got to lay it all on the line.
And certainly Maggie Groh and her teammates are, with 5:03 remaining. Central York 35, Dallastown 26.
And Central York, they don't really go that deep on their bench. They go about 7 deep. So these girls you see out there on the court right now, that's the ones that's going to finish the game.
Interim coach for Central, Sean Potts.
Doing a
Talking
great
to his
job
team.
so far. The last month or so that he's been the interim coach, he's been doing a great job with the girls. They're very familiar with him as an assistant coach. He has them locked in. He's going, pretty much what's been working so far for Central York throughout the year, and they're sticking to the script.
Leading scorer for Central, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls with 18 points, followed by her teammate Bella Ciamenti with 8 points. For Dallastown, Kara McNeely has 9 points, followed by her teammate Praise Matthews with 7 points. This all adds up to a Central lead right now, 35, Dallastown 26, 5:03 remaining. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. Stu Jones, Todd Edwards, Belinda Morales behind the camera tonight as we bring the game to you. Our first of 2 games this week, at least, as we'll be back here tomorrow night as the Central boys will play host to Wilson Bulldogs. Tune in tomorrow as our coverage begins at 6:50.
McNeely with the ball, kick out, wide open 3.
Off
Short.
the iron. And a
Great
rebound.
job
Kara
from McNeely.
This is what you need from Central.
Olivia McCaskill with another rebound. The freshman.
Painter with the travel. They got the call on that one, a travel call on Rihanna.
I tell you what,
Painter.
Dallastown's getting their opportunities. They're having a chance. They're getting second chance opportunities as well to kind of chip into this lead. The ball's just not falling in the hoop.
That's the bottom line. You sense a little bit of that momentum may be swinging towards Dallastown side, but the points are not falling right now for Dallastown.
Absolutely.
With under 4.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Down low to Praise
play.
Matthews. Well, there's some points. Praise Matthews.
Maggie Groh to Praise Matthews. Great play. And it's the closest it's been since the start of the first quarter. Only a 7-point lead right now. Central York was up by 17 points at one time in this game.
After the first quarter, 16-2 Central. And a big 3
Boom.
by Emily Krauthamel.
And Emily ignites the crowd with that big-time 3.
And that was much needed for Central. A 10-point lead, 38-28, and a timeout called by head coach Jay Rexroth of Dallastown. 3:55 remaining.
I tell you what, that 3 was desperately needed for Central York. You can tell the momentum start to go. You can tell the momentum started to go on
Towards the side.
Dallastown side, yeah. And as we often talk about our sponsors, you can see their contact information at the lower third of our screen. Normally you see about 5, 6, 7 sponsors. Tonight's only 3 sponsors, but they're very key.
Kim Ziegler of Home Sale Settlement, Berkshire Hathaway. Bob and Joanne Brown, who are the grandparents of Olivia Haskell. And Grace Lutheran Church, 156 Jefferson Avenue, which we're told that Jonathan, who would normally be here, is recovering at home with an injury.
I know he feels pretty good hearing his name over the broadcast. Big shout out to Jonathan.
And Charlie's Angels and the Aaron Walker Foundation in honor of Central York's beloved teacher. They have several scholarships they give out per year. You can check them out online under Charlie's Angels, and they'll have a 5K color run coming up this spring. Maybe an event you may see Sports Shooting Stars at.
Absolutely. You want to contact Mallory Kelly or Nick Basil on Facebook. They are the organizers for Charlie's Angels. the Aaron Walker Foundation, beloved teacher at Central York. And right now, Dallastown needs points in a hurry.
And a travel called on number 11, McKenna Kelly.
And that's just great defense. And Bella's been playing amazing defense all game long.
And she has 8 points as well for Central.
Definitely a floor leader, senior leader, doing exactly what she needs to do out there.
Very confident, very composed.
Another three.
A deep three off the iron.
Maggie Groh with her hands on the ball. Praise Matthews pushing the rock. Getting some type of contact. Tough shot.
Tough shot in and out of the rim there.
Looked like she wanted some contact. Didn't get it. Another three.
Down low, and there's Jasmine Parker. What a pass and put in.
Mackenzie Wright-Ross with a good look to Jasmine Parker. Jasmine Parker continues to have a pretty solid game with the rebounds and also the points.
There's a lot of missed shots, missed opportunities.
Great outlet pass.
Outlet pass to Krauthamel, and the bucket.
And that's textbook.
Emily.
Mackenzie Wright-Ross is having a game.
Emily with 7 points. Groh drives to the net, and the put in by Maggie Groh.
Maggie Groh, such a great player, number 10.
Yes.
She gets downhill, and she's a physical player as well.
She's physical, gritty, puts it all on the line. And by the way, I want to let our fans know, this is really her secondary sport. She's going to play D1 soccer at the University of Delaware.
Amazing.
A Bluehead.
Jasmine Parker.
Jazz Parker.
Doing
just
a great
cleaning
job.
it up right now.
Doing a great job of boxing out, getting the rebounds. Unofficially, I have Jasmine down with 7 rebounds so far in this game.
Yeah, 8 points for Jasmine Parker. This all adds up to a Central lead. I mean, 14-point lead right now with 2:08 remaining. 44 Central, Dallastown 30. You mentioned it earlier, since Central may have come in with a chip on the shoulder.
Absolutely.
Wanting to look for a bit of redemption after losing that last-second shot, the county championship.
That was such a crushing loss for Central York in the county championship.
And you saw a lot of the dismay on the faces of the players. We were down there post-game.
And there's Jasmine Parker again on the baseline, getting her hands on the ball and causing some havoc, giving Central York another opportunity, and they're going to take a timeout.
A timeout with 1:44 remaining here in regulation. Central York 44, Dallastown 30. Leading scorer for both teams, Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, 18 points. She's pouring it on here tonight for her Central Panthers. And they're a minute 44 away from potentially moving on to the sweetest place on earth. That's the Giant Center, Thursday, March 2nd.
And you can start to feel the energy a little bit here in the building. I think the Central fans are starting to feel that, you know, they have the opportunity to go to the district championship, and it's right there knocking on the door for them.
It's a big accomplishment. I mean, you get to the districts, and then, of course, ultimately what follows are states. And both of these teams will be in state seedings. Yeah,
and both these teams, their school district are, you know, really good at a lot of different sports. Central York is really known for their football and their volleyball team. You know, this year they're trying to make some noise with the basketball team, and I believe with the girls going to the to the district championship, that's a great mark to show you that, you know, the tide is starting to turn a little bit. You know, Central York is not just a football school; it's a basketball school as well.
Both the boys and girls, and we're going to see that tomorrow night.
Back-to-back games.
Back-to-back games with Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you tomorrow night.
And Dallastown, the girls are having a great year as well. You know, they come in at 13-7, not a perfect record, but a really good record. You know, if you would have asked them in the beginning whether they would have won the county championship, you probably wouldn't expect that per se. But they did a great job, won the counties, and they're still being very competitive in the district playoff game. The way that Central moves the ball around is something else.
There's Jasmine Parker making it look easy. She hits double digits with 10. And under 90 seconds remaining here in regulation.
And Jasmine Parker is knocking on the door for a double-double.
Big shot.
Wow.
Praise Matthews.
Praise Matthews is as good as advertised.
Yes. 11 points for Praise Matthews. And just a sophomore for Dallastown.
Created some space, step back, nice mid-range jump shot. And Olivia McCaskill, the freshman, Olivia, when she's open at that three-point line, she's not looking to take that shot. She's going to work the ball around. She's very quick with the ball, can go left or right.
And you see the starters for Dallastown checking out and some of the reserve players for Dallastown coming in.
Coach Rexroth, man, he's one of a kind. He's a great coach. He knows how to get his teammates, his players involved, and he's giving his girls an opportunity to get some district playoff time.
A moment here for the reserves for Dallastown coming in.
Jasmine Parker.
Jasmine Parker.
Just too much in the paint.
Yes.
That dribble drive penetration that Central York has been very successful here tonight. Once they commit to that dribble drive, they dish it off to Jasmine. She's pretty much wide open, and she's doing a great job of knocking it down. And you see Coach Potts for Central York is letting his reserves come into the game.
And rightly so, with 47 seconds remaining.
That's the last 40 seconds.
Natalie Good with the ball, bringing the ball up for Dallastown. That's Crystal Rodriguez.
Dallastown's taking her time, still looking for a good shot. Playing that team ball that they're known to play.
Rodriguez with the shot and puts it in. Her first points tonight for Crystal Rodriguez.
Rodriguez knocks it down. You can hear the student body getting ready.
And Central will punch their ticket to the sweetest place on earth.
They done it. They did it.
They win tonight. Your final score, Central York 48, Dallastown 34.
Wow. Great game.
Big win here for the Central Lady Panthers.
And they going to the district championship and also punched their ticket to the states as well. So, they did a great thing tonight, Central York girls. Really put on their home court in front of their fans and their crowd and came out with a big-time victory.
We're going to want to talk to some of the Central players as we make our way down on the court.
If we get an opportunity, we'll talk to Coach Potts as well, guiding his team to the district championship game.
Yeah, I hope to talk to interim head coach Potts along with some of the players as the fans kind of file out here from the Central York Gymnasium, and we'll make our way down to the hardwood floor here momentarily. Again, your final score, Central York 48, Dallastown 34, and Central will be heading to the sweetest place on earth. That game taking place on Thursday, March 2nd, and who knows, it may pop up on our schedule.
They may. Absolutely, they may.
Your point totals here for the final game here tonight in the semifinal round between Dallastown and Central York. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls led all scores with 18 points, followed by her teammate Jasmine Parker with 12. Bella Ciamenti had 8 points, and Emily Krauthamel had 7 points, all giving Central York 48 points. For Dallastown, Praise Matthews finished with 11 points, and Kiara McNeely with 9 points. And Maggie Groh had 8 points. As sports fans, we're going to make our way down to the hardwood floor. Dew Jones, Todd Edwards, thanking you for tuning in tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow night right here from this same gymnasium.
Yeah, and it really was a collective effort from Central York. They all got it done on the boards and with the points. So that was a great win for Central York, and they go to the sweetest place on earth. So very excited about that.
And we may go to the sweetest place on earth as well. We'll see. Who knows as these games pop up from time to time. It's going to be a busy early part of the week for us. Thanks. go, man. Good to see you. Got it, bud. Got it. Good work, man. We gave you a little plug, man. Yep. Good, man. The Rawls, man, I'll tell you. Your daughter, 18, she tore it up. Yeah, I mean, Jazz Parker, 12. Yeah, your daughter, 18. Trout Hamill, 7. Bella, 8. I mean, it was kind of combined. I mean, but they came out, I think they probably wanted some redemption, I would imagine, after that. Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
He's walking away.
Good floor here, dude. Jones, Todd Edwards, Belinda behind the camera. We're waiting players to come out here, dude. Talking to some of the parents here, the Central fan base, rather ecstatic here.
Absolutely. Just imagine going to the district championship game. I mean, you know, it's a great way of going out, especially if you're a senior, and it's really good for the program, really good for Central York, you know, to make it to this level, you know.
You mentioned at the on our show as we were closing the show out here, this has been known as a football school, but Central now, both basketball teams, the boys and girls, are here making a statement, and I tell you, the boys will be here tomorrow night.
Yeah. Wilson.
The Wilson Bulldogs, always a perennial powerhouse in 6A.
And the boys have two opportunities to make it to the states. They win tomorrow, then they can make it to the states. Or if they lose that game, they have an opportunity on Thursday to play again. So they have a couple of opportunities. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We got some of the players coming out.
You can see some of the girls coming out now. We're going to go ahead and try to talk to them as they're coming out.
We're going to grab them as they come out. Oh, no. Hey, the more the merrier. Bree Painter, yeah. I mean, we're going to get everybody in here. We are live, and we're being kind of directed to step back a little bit, so we're going to step back mid-court. Painter, get over it. Yeah, you might as well jump in here. This is a big moment. And we're waiting for some other teammates here.
Go ahead and start.
We can start. Why don't you kick things off? I mean,
well, great win, ladies. So you did a great job tonight, winning the semifinals game. So, you know, what was the mind frame coming into this game? And Jazz, you had a big game. I believe you almost had a double-double.
Well, she had 12 points.
12 points, and I believe 9 or 10 rebounds. So you had a great game. So what was the mindset coming into this type of game and this atmosphere, going against a team that beat you in the county championship?
We just wanted to play tough and be physical with them, and we knew we could lock them down on defense, so that's what we just wanted to do.
Yeah, he was getting busy on the boards. You did a great job.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No doubt about it. And I'm sure there was some redemption here with this game. I mean, we were on the hardwood floor over at York Tech. We saw kind of the disappointment on your face tonight. What's this mean win for you tonight, Olivia, beating this Dallastown team?
To me, with all the seniors, it's just be able to go along with them again is just crazy. And I knew they wanted this a lot, so like. And winning is just.
Yeah, we want to remind the fans, she's just a freshman and playing on there like you've been playing all your life, which you probably have, correct?
Yeah.
And next to you, Emily Crowdham, a big point production, 7 points for you. How did it feel to walk away with the win tonight?
It felt so nice, especially it's our senior year. We really want to go to this championship. We want to pull out a win. Yeah, we won it.
Well, you're heading to the sweetest place on earth. I don't have any candy to give you. I mean,
Well, I
know
see she has a hurt.
Oh,
Pull it
she
up.
does.
She got
have.
something
Okay.
there. There it is.
Put it up there. They've punched their ticket to the sweetest. Well, they have plenty of candy here.
Well-
And Briette Painter as well. You're
Well, I
on
know
that
Coach Wisner's watching here tonight, so, you guys got anything you want to say to him, as he's watching this game? We're live right now on TV.
Honestly, he's been a good coach all throughout the season, and when I'm out there, I mean, I'm not really thinking of anything, so I couldn't say I'm thinking of him, but at the end of the day, like, we did win for him, and we're just glad to be going to the Giant Center, and we're definitely going to be trying to win for him.
And what about Coach Potts? He's taken over the last month or so. Give me a little bit about Coach Potts and how he is approaching the game.
He's basically just letting us have a lot of reign when it comes to offense because he knows what we like to do and how we like to do it. But he's being a good coach, and he's really stepped up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask you, playing for Potts, Coach Potts, the interim coach, your thoughts and experiences with him so far, taking over for Coach Wisner.
I mean, with Wisner there, it was great too. But with Potts here, he really gets us hyped up, and it's really fun. Just every practice, every game, even if we're losing, he's still going, and it keeps us going.
Oh, and it showed tonight on this floor. Emily, your thoughts playing for interim coach Potts?
He's definitely really encouraging. He tells us to keep trying even though we make mistakes. I don't know. It's like we can play more calm on the court with him. I feel like we gel together really well.
And a big win tonight. Duke, go ahead.
Well, great job, guys. You want to take a picture real fast?
Oh, yeah. Let's get. Where's? Come closer. We don't.
Yeah,
fight.
go ahead.
Yeah.
She's not coming.
All right. Hey, is there anything you guys want to say to anybody that's watching the game tonight? Any family, friends, or anything you want to say?
Just thank you, Central, for the support. Here comes Bella.
Get over here,
All
Bella.
right,
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, over here,
All right.
Bella. I mean, this has to feel good for you. Big win.
We're going to the Hershey Giant Center. Woo!
That's the energy. That's the right
That's
energy.
the energy. A lot different experience tonight as it was just maybe a week ago at York Tech Fieldhouse. What's this win mean for you tonight, Bella?
Well, it's obviously really exciting for us. The reporters were out there, were just talking about that. We lost to them the first 2 times on buzzer beater, so it was really important for us to come out strong and with a lot of intensity, and we did just that. So I'm really excited.
Well, you guys absolutely set the tone. And for one thing I noticed, Bella, you was playing amazing defense. I mean, you was all over the court. You picked up at half court. So was that the mindset coming in, not allowing their point guards to come down and set up any plays?
Yeah, Potts and my coaches all told me that I really needed to play good defense tonight and get up, and I definitely wanted to improve on that from the last 2 times, so I made sure that was my main focus for tonight. But, yeah.
Well, as a senior, you definitely set the tone for the rest of the team. You guys did a great job, and we're going to let you guys go and celebrate with your family and friends.
Now, Bella's here. Let's get a picture. Everybody inside here. Inside.
I'm Mackenzie somewhere. I don't know. She get interviewed. Okay.
Okay, congrats. We'll let you. Oh, okay. There we go.
All right, great job, guys. Great job.
Let's go celebrate. It's much deserved. Good job. Oh man, I'll tell you what, dude. People are yelling. They're
real quick. Hey, we got our guy Jake right here, man. Jacob, he's going to be helping us out sometime this summer, helping us out with Sports Shooting Stars.
We'd be remiss in
I'm
not
excited.
bringing her it.
Definitely been
Mackenzie,
following the
give
program
a
for a
hug here.
while,
Big
and-
win
Oh,
for
oh,
you.
sorry,
What's
sorry.
this win mean for you tonight?
It means a lot. We were definitely trying to come out with heavy intensity, so it definitely means a lot to be able to go and play at the Giant Center again.
Oh, the sweetest place on earth. I hope you have some candy, right? I mean, you're going, you punched your ticket. There it is. Show it right there. Hershey chocolate there. And your thoughts, you finished leading scorer with 18 points. You really turned it on tonight. What was going through your mind? I know there was probably a bit of redemption after that buzzer beater you lost to this team a couple weeks ago. But now tonight, a big W. What's it mean for you?
Our goal was just to come out strong, play with kind of like a vengeance, chip on our shoulder. We knew that we wanted to get to the Giant Center and play in the final. So, so in order to do that, we knew that we had to take it to them one last time on our home court.
And you did it. You had the home court advantage. A big win. Mackenzie Wright, Rawls, do anything.
Mackenzie, you did a great job. Been watching for a long time. But tonight, it just seemed like you was on another level. You was really turned up. I know your brother's watching as well. Tell her somewhere watching. I'm for
Bryant
sure.
University.
Bryant University.
And you're going to be going to New Jersey Institute of Technology, D1 basketball player, and an academic prowess as well, too. Just not a sports star.
Absolutely.
But an academic.
Mama
star.
and Papa did a great job with these kids. They do a great job.
And you're right here. They're off camera.
But Mackenzie, tonight, the passes, you was on point. I saw the three-quarter passes. You know, is that something you've been working on as far as getting your teammates involved?
I've always been kind of, I've always been kind of someone who likes to pass more than I shoot. But I've just felt like my teammates were open. I got to trust them. They know what they're doing. They're on the court for a reason. So I felt like as long as I get the ball to them, they can go shoot it and get it in.
Absolutely. Hey, you did a great job. You punch your ticket. You're going to Hershey Park. Your senior year.
Enjoy it.
That's so sweet. Is there anything you want to say to any fans? I know you have a lot of family from all over watching. Yeah, anything you want to say to anybody?
We're going to Hershey.
There it is.
Sweetest
good job,
place on
good job.
Earth. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls,
Yep.
a big part of it tonight.
Get in here, Mom.
With
You
18
come in here real
points.
quick. Let's get Mama.
Oh, you mean-
She's a hard worker, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, get in here.
This is Taylor Mackenzie's
Well,
parents.
Yeah, come on in here. Yeah,
They do a great job. It's a group effort. So
a group effort.
It's a family effort.
Absolutely.
And your thoughts, Dad?
All
I
right.
mean, on
Gotcha.
your daughter's performance tonight.
She played well. That's how she's supposed to play every game. Her new name is the Big Ticket.
The big and I can see why she punched it here tonight with 18 points too.
Yeah, she was all over the place. We talked about her passing, rebounds, points, of course. And Mom, do you have anything to say about this championship win? Well, this going to the championship win?
I just think that the team did a great job just working together as a team. I think that was the biggest difference. They came out hot, they kept hot, and they kept on encouraging each other. So that's, I know, is what they were talking about this whole weekend, just being, kind of being there for each other. So that's the best thing that I saw about this game today was working together as a team. You guys did a phenomenal job.
Well, absolutely. Well, hey, enjoy the moment. You got it's captured on TV, so you're always going to have it. You guys enjoy the moment. You guys did a great job, and congratulations. You want to say something to your son? I'm sure Taylor's watching somewhere.
Taylor better be in class right now.
Studying and preparing, right?
This
there
lady.
you go. The essence of student athletes right
Good
here.
job. Good job.
Appreciate it. Good job. Good job.
Yep.
Yep. Good job.
Yep.
Good job. Oh yeah, thanks. Dude, it's been a great ride here. I mean, it's
Yeah, and like I said, it's a great opportunity to come here to film at Central and watch the girls go to the district championship. They did a great job. Also want to go ahead and highlight our sponsors here tonight, Todd. Kim Ziegler of Home Sales Settlement and Berkshire Hathaway.
Bob and Joanne Brown, who are the grandparents of Olivia Haskell, Grace Lutheran Church of 156 Jefferson Avenue, and Charlie's Angel, all sponsors for tonight's broadcast here with Sports Shooting Stars.
And you'll see their contact information, their logo at the bottom of our screen. We'll be back here tomorrow night for Central York Boys versus Wilson Bulldogs. So that's going to be a really good matchup. It should be very interesting. We're hyped up for
we're
it.
hyped up. I mean, it's hard not to.
And if there's any other games this week that you guys want to see and you want to become a sponsor, please reach out to us. Our schedule's pretty much open at this point. We do pop-up games sometimes.
Yes.
If the sponsors come through that same day, then we try to make it happen. But, we're going to sign off. We'll be back tomorrow.
Todd Edwards.
Big shout out to Belinda Morales on the camera, Cliff Kern, our IT, and our producer, and all our sponsors. And congratulations to Central York, and also good effort from Dallastown.
Have
See
a
you
good
guys
night.
later.
Take care.
That's Taylor.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let me get a picture real quick.
You got it.